What do you see as a dominant trend in housing for 2019? Jared, we'll start with you.
Start me in the backside. Okay. Well, I think this is necessarily a trend that's becoming more prevalent in the last few years, but will continue to be prevalent this year and moving forward. And that's looking at housing more as a service, less as a necessity. I think that's going to be a growing trend, that housing is seen more as a service now, not just everybody has to have a roof over their heads. I think that's a growing trend we're going to continue to see.
I would agree with that, and I would take it a step further. I think that we're going to see leasing is on the rise, home ownership is on the decline, especially here in Iowa. I think people want those services. They want those convenience piece of things, and they want to be able to pick up and move if they want to, and leasing allows that.
I concur.
We've seen for several years that we've struggled to have affordable housing. That's one of the things we're going to talk about. So we've had a lot of multifamily occupancy because of the lack of affordable housing. We've had a couple of our contractors that have found ways to build detached association home neighborhoods, and they've really been able to get the price point down. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. We've seen it a little bit over the last year and a half, but we're going to see a lot of that over the next couple.
The trend that I know that we're talking about in our shop this year is really stabilization. We're coming off record years of delivery. So many people, can we absorb it? Will our market take it? I've always argued, yes, they can. So I think this is the first year you're going to see downtown really come to that stabilize. We've come off, our deliveries are way down. So you'll start to see that equilibrium come back to the market, but I think it starts to indicate what kind of deliveries we can absorb here. I think the western suburbs will be about a year behind it, but I think we start to solidify that yes, we have the growth, they are going into the housing, our region can produce that kind of housing and absorb it. So I think this year we're starting to kind of prove out what we've all believed, like I said, first downtown and then out western suburbs. So I think it'll be interesting.